Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is Sm1tty Sm1t, and I'm going to give you some initial impressions on this GAEMS PGE system that I got for review. Now, I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and review this thing, but I wanted to make a video of what I thought just by getting it, opening it up, and taking a look at what's inside. So, first thing, I probably should get on camera for this. First thing you'll notice, this is the Vanguard edition. This is the Halo 4 branded UNSC. You can see the UNSC logos here and here. The shoulder strap actually rocks the UNSC as well. So I mean, it looks cool just from the onset. These cool graphics. They're not decals. They're actually painted on hard plastic. You can see on the sides here. I'll give you a better view. You've got these locks that lock into place, and you can actually throw a padlock on there as well. It's awful dusty, so I apologize here. You can see it says GAEMS there. I don't know if that actually stands for anything. I know PGE means personal gaming environment, which is pretty good way to explain it, honestly. So let's take a look inside of what it actually has. You can see it's pretty easy to open up overall. And then once you open up, you can see everything that's inside here. Now I've got my Xbox 360 Slim. Again, I've got this installed. I haven't done any testing yet, so everything that you're seeing is essentially just the setup that I did before. Now it comes with these little bags, and these are for storing the power cables, the power brick, things like that. One thing that I am a little frustrated about is that, I mean, there's nothing built in on either side for storage. It's just these little bags, and the bags don't give much storage beyond just the components that you're going to use to plug in the system. It's got this. It comes with a little short HDMI cable to plug into the monitor that you see up here anyway. But what that means is that you're going to have controllers, any other accessories that you want to carry along with it outside of the box. Now, for a gaming environment that is billing itself as mobile, not being able to put everything in the box and carry it with you is kind of a pain in the ass. But that is minor compared to, I mean, everything that you're seeing here. This certainly, when I first opened it up, it didn't seem too heavy. Well, now that I've added the Xbox, throw these things in here with it, and carry it around, it's a little hefty for carrying it on your shoulder. Now, as I showed you before, this shoulder strap is actually quite nice. It's got this padding, this slip resistant underneath, and it does a good job of taking a lot of stress off of your shoulder. That doesn't remove the fact that this thing is still heavy. And that's probably because, as you see here, you've got this 19-inch monitor. Now, the one thing that I do want to, I'll move these out of the way. The one thing I wanted to talk about, you can see the lip of these comes up right around the side here, okay? And what you'll end up seeing with these lips is that, you know, it keeps things out of it, keeps things into it, but back here, it dips down. Now, you can see where the hinge is. The hinge makes it so that when this is sitting level, this is also sitting there. It makes the monitor down a little bit, so you have to be up above the monitor in order to view. If you're level with it and you're looking in on it, this Xbox is going to be in the way. For a mobile system, not a big deal. I mean, it's a 19-inch monitor, so you're going to see some good quality picture anyway. At least that's the expectation. But I would really like to see if they could figure out a way to make it hinge up here. That way it's completely level across the top. And this has a lot of heft to it. This is where most of the weight comes from anyway, is this monitor. So I can understand if you put it up here, this thing is going to be tipping. It's an engineering decision. If they could figure out a way to do it, though, it would certainly do some fan service, you know, to people that are going to be carrying this. Again, weight is somewhat of an issue. Hard plastic. Overall, I expect good things out of here. You know, I've done very little testing. You can see it gets pretty dusty. It could possibly be the fact that this is my house. We live up here in Maine. There's a lot of dirt everywhere right now with it being winter, and they're sanding roads and things like that. But it collects dust pretty easily. You know, I guess the same could be said for the consoles themselves. And I've got an Xbox in here, but it does also fit a PlayStation 3 Slim. The other issue, minor issue I had, was that this doesn't actually lock into place. You can see these straps here. Okay, what's happening is they're coming down at an angle. Alright, if there was a way to actually fit it in here particularly, and then ratchet strap it right in here to make it stop moving or anything. There is no movement in here right now. You can see these are actually kind of loose, and you know, I'll show you how it's done. These are Velcro, and they've got this slip-resistant grip underneath. You just simply ratchet it in there just like that. And I've moved this thing a lot since installing all of this, so while it seems like these might be a little bit loose, it actually does a good job of keeping it in here. But if they could figure out a way to actually fit it in there and make it sit even better, I think I'd appreciate that more. I'm wondering, once I get starting, you've got this bottom strap here. Let's see if I can't move this a little bit. This bottom strip here blocks part of the fan. I'm wondering if that's going to become an issue. So I think that's it for my initial impressions. It's a gorgeous looking piece. I'm going to be doing a full review, and I may end up having this with me at PAX. I have to send it back at some point. But I'm really anxious to get in there and see what it actually does. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll keep you updated.